Hey, Timmy, why don't you get some more firewood?
You get it. I got it this morning.
Beans. Nothing but beans.
You like them.
Chubb likes them, but we had them at noon. We had them at breakfast. Why don't we go and catch some fish?
Okay.
Good.
Can I come?
You stay right here, kid. We've got work to do. Get the kettle on and get that firewood.
I'm tired.
Too bad. We've all got to earn a living.
Look, if he's tired...
He's not. I know him. He's my brother, isn't he? Stay around camp, kid. Don't wander away. We'll be right back. Where's Timmy?
Getting firewood, I guess. Just about boiled dry. Must have left quite a while ago.
Hey, Timmy! He's always getting himself lost.
Who says he's lost?
I told him not to wander away, didn't I?
Well, yeah, but he's just a kid. He can't have gone far.
Sound carries pretty far at this time of day. He must have heard me. He'd have called back if...
If what?
Well, if he was okay.
It's not too deep around here.
Anyhow, he's a pretty good swimmer, for a kid. I guess we better start looking for him.
Start where? He could have gone anyway.
Sure is a lot of it.
It's getting late. We're gonna need help.
I guess so.
Look, you stay here, keep the fire going, and keep yelling. I'll go down and get Joe.
I'll go. I'm faster.
Since when?
Well, since now. I kind of like that little guy.
Come on.
Show me where your camp is, Mike.
It's right Here.
On the Pike River. About 2 miles above the junction with the Cedar River. And when he got back to camp, Timmy just wasn't there.
That's right.
No tracks?
Well, the ground was kind of hard, and the light was going.
Could he have crossed the river?
Could have. It's not very deep. Why?
A wild country between the Pike and Cedar Rivers, you know that. It's easier to lose someone in there than to find them.
Why would he cross the river?
I don't know. Mike?
Search me.
Well, think hard. You see anything across the river that might make him want to go and take a look?
No.
You hear anything?
Hey, the shots.
What shots?
When Pete and I were fishing, 2 shots. Sounded like a 12-bore way back in the bush.
If Timmy heard them too, you think he would go?
He might. He's pretty curious. I guess most kids are at his age.
Well, you and me, we don't remember that far back, huh?
Anyhow, we thought it was just someone hunting.
Out of season.
Well, poaching.
Fred Hill?
Sure.
Fred Hill. How come you know that?
I don't. But Fred seems to like poaching in that area. Every once in a while, I nail him and it costs him $50. But he still seems to like it. I never could figure out why. So let's go and talk to him. Kathy, you stick around and answer the phone.
Sure.
Me poaching? Oh, no, sir.
You sure about that?
How come you thought it was me?
Just the record?
I turned over a new leaf, Mr. Keeley. Besides, it was getting a little expensive.
Never stopped you before.
I guess you showed me the evil of my ways. You fellas like some coffee?
No, thanks. You've been using this recently?
There's a fox been going after my chickens, and I took a couple of shots at it this evening. Didn't get it.
All right, no poaching. At least no evidence. So we'll forget it. You didn't happen to be taking a walk late this afternoon, back in the bush, between the Pike and Cedar Rivers? Just a quiet little stroll with nothing wicked in your mind?
Why?
There's a boy missing. He could be hurt somewhere in that area.
Oh, look, I've got a farm to work. I've got no time to take little walks in the bush.
All right. Thanks anyhow.
You think he was up there poaching?
I'll eat my hat if he wasn't. What do you think?
Well, I think he was telling a lie about something.
Well, gosh, you gave him a break. He could have said he was out taking a walk. He could have told us if he knew anything. Why didn't he?
I don't know, Mike. I'd like to find out, but it could take time, and we may not have too much of that, so let's go.
You think he went across, Joe?
Maybe. But maybe he went into the bush. We don't know.
Well, tracks.
Well, like you said, it's hard ground. And now it's a cold trail.
Well, we've got to find him. I never told you, Joe, but in a kind of a way, it was my fault.
Oh, don't worry too much. We got 2 things that might help us.
Like what?
The egg beater and luck. Okay?
Yep.
He's coming down. Let's go and talk to him. Find anything?
I don't think we're going to find tracks. Ground too dry, wrong kind of country. And a small kid.
Then we'll play it by ear. I've got a search party the other side of Pike River, another coming this way from Cedar River.
I'll fly a series of arcs. Keep your walkie-talkie on monitor. I'll talk from time to time.
Okay.
Okay, stand clear.
Good luck.
Asleep.
For 10 minutes. Lie still, I make tea.
What time is it?
Oh, around 6.
Evening?
Evening?
Same day?
Same day.
Oh. Am I gonna be sore tomorrow?
Well, we walked a long way.
We've lost that kid, haven't we, Joe?
Maybe we just haven't found him yet.
It's gonna be dark again in 2 or 3 hours.
XNY 556B for Bob. Come in, please.
XNY 556B for Bob. Yes, George.
Better get the kids back to Indian River, then meet in my office, okay? Over.
Okay, over and out.
We gonna stop looking?
No, just make new plans. I'd like to give one of these to Mike.
Yeah.
This was fired in the last day or two.
I think so.
12 bore. The same as Fred Hill's.
What does it prove? Plenty of people have 12 bores.
I'll bet the ballistic experts could prove this shell was fired from Fred's gun.
Well, yeah, that would take a week. We haven't got a week.
I know that. Anyhow, I don't need any proof. I know darn well Fred was in this area last night. And I know darn well he's hiding something. And I'm gonna get it out of him. Somehow.
Let me try.
Why?
You think Fred is evil?
No. Just lazy, mean, unscrupulous, and greedy, so what?
Well, you've got to be pretty evil to have no small corner in your soul where you feel a little something for kids.
Okay. Go and prove it.
Who's there?
You look as if you've seen a ghost. Maybe a small ghost, huh?
What do you want?
We didn't find the boy.
Well, that's too bad. But I guess you're going to keep looking.
Search party's been pulled out for tonight anyhow. Tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe make new plans.
Told you I couldn't help, so why tell me this?
Just thought you'd want to know. Kid was a friend of yours, wasn't he?
Of mine?
Well, sure. I saw you walk down the street with him just a few days ago. Oh, you gave him a dime to buy pop or something like that in the store.
Little kid?
Huh?
But this is high. With fair hair? Well, he's a bright little kid. He was telling me about... Oh, that's too bad. He was a nice little guy.
Or was, we don't know for sure. But we know this. If he's still living, every minute is bringing death a little nearer to him. You're quite right. It's tough.
Shut the door, there's a good chap. You're late. 24 hours late. What happened?
There were kids around. I heard them yelling. The place seemed lousy with them.
They'd have gone away.
Yeah, maybe, but...
They did go away. Sidney arrived shortly after nightfall with his customary shipment. There were no children. He waited for some hours and reported your absence back to me.
Well, it could be, but how was I to know?
I'm not interested in nuts and bolts. I merely want my organization to work. Do you blame me?
No. I guess that's fair enough.
You're a link in a chain by which high-grade gold ore, stolen from somewhere up north, is shipped to a profitable market south of the border. We know where chains break, don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Exactly. You're very perceptive. At the weakest link. What a charming old gun you have there. Quite an antique.
Yeah, it was my grandfather's.
They don't make them like that nowadays, do they? Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
Very nice. Weak links have to be got rid of. So you're going to have an accident. You're going to be shot. Out of season.
Come on, get over there.
Good evening. We weren't expecting you.
We go look for the kid, huh?
Don't let him fool you. We don't know how much he heard, do we? Probably enough to send us both to prison for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
We best get rid of him.
You gave him a dime. You remember?
Don't listen to him, my boy.
I don't think we got much time.
There's some rope over here.
Sit down.
I heard the kid holler out there in the bush. He sounded frightened or something.
Okay, we look there?
Right. It should have been around here. Hey, take a look at this.
What is it?
It's an old mine shaft. There's 2 or 3 of them. They say this place belonged to a prospector way back 50 years ago. Seems he did a lot of digging before he discovered there was no gold.
Pete, go back to the canoe, bring rope and a flash.
Sure. You think he's down there, Joe?
Maybe. We don't know. When Pete gets back, I'll go take a look.
I'll go.
Now, you leave it to me. It could be a little rough.
I'm half your weight.
A couple of turns of rope around a tree and,
He's my brother, isn't he?
Hi, kid.
I fell down.
You sure did.
I was scared. I couldn't get out.
We'll fix that. You okay, kid?
I don't know. I can't feel my legs.
I guess they're kind of numb, with all this stuff on top of them.
I'll be right back, kid.
Hey, Mike. Stay here. It's spooky.
I'll be right back. I promise. Here, I'll leave the flashlight. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Joe. Coming up. He can't feel his legs. They're caught under a lot of lumber.
Gosh, maybe he's broken his...
Joe,
We don't know until we move the lumber away and take a look at him.
it's kind of jammed in the shaft. I tried moving it, but a lot of stuff came down.
You think we could pull it clear with the rope?
I don't know. It kind of felt as if it had come all down, and we started pulling it around.
We need a crane or something. But way back here in the bush.
The 8-beater.
Get George on the walkie-talkie. Ask him to get here at first light, okay?
Right.
Now, we get a fire going. Get some grub for the little guy. I bet he's hungry.
Oh, I bet he is. I'll get some wood.
So we gotta wait till daylight.
Yeah, I think so. Got to see what we're doing.
Do you want me to go down and stay with him till we get him up?
You want to go?
He's kind of a buddy of mine.
When we start moving the lumber, the shaft might cave in.
Yeah. It might.
Okay, all the way. Slow and easy.
Kid. Time to go home. Now you take it easy. You feel anything in those old legs of yours?
Yeah. Stiff.